Hey guys, so welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I did a couple of things off screen, and I beat Ice, and believe it, it actually only took one attempt after the camera was off. So just normal things. And then I went back and fought. I went and fought Marl, who, in order to, I guess, equal that out, took like 50 attempts. I had to use some kind of scummy tactics, but he'll never know. To him, it was one fight where a young guy defeated him. So, I guess we can start off with some fun stuff and just listen to what these guys have to say about losing their fights.
You beat Ice. I've been trying to beat her for years, and you do it just like that. I can't believe how lucky you are. That's right. I said lucky. Lucky to be born with the kind of talent I spent a lifetime trying to build. It isn't fair, I tell you.
Alright, so Deadeye is kind of a sore loser.
First I go down to an injury. Now it looks like Marl's been dropped by old age. No room in this game for the veterans anymore, I guess. But don't get cocky, kid. One day it'll happen to you too. Time catches up to us all, sooner or later. Well, everyone except Bendix Starkiller.
Okay. I guess they have different things to say after each match.
I've never been one to shy away from the cold, hard truth, so I'll just come right out and say it. I can't compete with the likes of you, stranger. I know when I'm overmatched. You're good. Very good. But you're wrong if you think that means I'm suddenly going to warm up to you. Truth is, I really don't have anything more to say. So you might as well move on.
No, it kind of says something that I think is the nicest anyone's been so far.
You're good, stranger. Maybe even as good as Bendak in his prime. There's no shame in losing to you. But when you beat me, you made me realize something, kid. First, it was just Twitch I couldn't handle. Now it's you and Twitch. Pretty soon, there'll be another young hotshot clawing past me in the rankings. This game's been good to me, but my time is done. I need to get away from the duel rings for a while. Think things over. Goodbye, stranger. I wish you all the best.
There we go. Actually, Marl, good dude. Oh, here he goes. Don't think things over, I guess. What's your Twitch? You got anything to say? Bust away, open fire, shoot, kill, maim. Yeah, you can completely say. Ready, aim, fires, trigger finger as itchy as mine. Yeah, I think they're reason he's close. Which, shoot first, shoot last, party with me, we'll have a blast. Okay. Alright. So, get back to the actual questing. Right, I still have to beat Twitch so that I can do Bendak's bounty. Now know the rules of Pizak. So let's see. Bounty out on Selvin, Assassin. We gotta find her, and we gotta find Rick. Gang has legal bounty on a former associate Rick. Earned state's evidence against Davik and Bane. Da-na-na. And of course, we still got to find Bastila, get some Rakghoul serum. Have to talk to Karth, I guess. And then both Dia and Largo's done, so we just got to turn those in. Oh, hey.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any offers.
Oh.
So you're the one doing Zax's dirty work. Well, I've got some bad news for you, little bounty hunter. There's no way you're bringing me in. This cantina is wired with a top-level security grid. You pull a weapon on me, and the auto-fire turrets will fry you before you can even pull the trigger.
Dang. Oh, he's a Mando. Let's call him a coward.
Why would I ever want to leave here?
I've got food and drinks, place to stay, and everybody treats me with the respect I've earned for my dueling career. But if you're set on collecting that bounty, I'll make you a deal. I kinda missed the fight game. My hand is itching for the feel of a blaster in my grip. If you can prove yourself in the ring by beating all these other so-called duelists, I'll agree to face you in a death match. You win, you get to collect the bounty for killing me.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
You sure you want to get involved in this? Seems a bit pointless to me. Up to you.
Parth, we still need money and favors and finding Bastille. Come on, man. Your head. Okay. This is the equipment emporium. Run all the way back to actually. The truth be told, when I was fighting Marl, I used like 10 med packs.
Welcome to the...
Let's see. X for... Got 20. Okay. Yeah, the exploit is kind of... During a fight, during your turn, you can just open the inventory and click on an item and go item, and the game doesn't see it as doing it while the actual fight is taking place. So it doesn't take up your turn or anything. We're just gonna get to. We're gonna head back down to the lower city, turn in our couple of bounties, get some extra cash. Okay, we're at. Sorry guys, I'm the type of person who checks direction. Habit I picked up when I was younger and we used to map quests, get places. And so in those days, I'm a passenger, but I have to shout out directions before you get to the intersection, because for some reason people get mad if you misdirect them.
How'd you like that?
I don't know why. Where are you going? I kind of wonder if we could farm the Black Vulture. That takes it a second. Oh, I guess we could combat again. Aha. Swish, swish, swish. Yeah. Heck. I think the item cap is free heal effects. I prefer not to use that exploit unless necessary. But I'll go ahead and first. So skills. Definitely get some. Oh, he only has one. And I think treat injury. Alright, so feet. toughness is always it's an ability that is just tempting all times. Maxed out blaster. Okay. Yeah. We're definitely going to keep Parth at that seems to be during all this that's what he's beating blaster rifle, pistol. He is definitely made to just to do lots of black. All right, so go ahead and power shot. Normally this will be +5 to damage hit, but it'll do hit. But then this makes it a +8. So this increases the damage. But
What?
and Karth is at 55. Like I said, we're just so we can get some. You're able to multi-class later on. So in order to keep that as valid as possible, we're just gonna stick to. We're gonna not get any more levels while we're on turn. It's gonna suck, but it'll be okay. Okay. I believe what we should do is go to back base.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulker spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
Got a bunch of Vulker corpses back. Let's see.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulker gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Yeah. Maybe a bribe could get me in. Nothing less than trustworthy about a bribe. I can be an ally.
We do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkers or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
Oh no, are they like hidden behind stuff so I can't see them? Alright guys, best behavior, minding P's and Q's. Right. Bunch of people marked as hidden back.
Hold it right there.
Oh.
Who are you? And what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide.
Yeah, you tell her, Philimar.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brejik and his Vulkers want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulkars do?
Sounds like it.
I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulker spy.
Vulker spy? Where? Alright, Gadon. Run around your desk.
Forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulkars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
Anything? Public escape pods.
Escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadon. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra.
Literally
If
what
the
he
Sith
just
thought
said.
we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No,
That's true, that
I
does
think
sound
this
like the Sith.
off-worlder has his own agenda.
I do have my own agenda. Don't worry, I'm not working
I
with
could
this.
tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulkars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulkars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulkars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulkars aren't so picky. They took a prisoner.
So, that's the slave. What will happen to her now? Have to rescue her. Yeah, let's...
Normally, the
Get
Vulkars
some
would take a
clarification.
captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulkar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave
Good
with the
idea,
Vulkar scum at the
Arthur.
base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
I can find her. Pretty good at it. Way, swoop race, what does that mean?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulkar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? Well, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
Okay. I mean, I could just kill everybody, because so far it hasn't really been too difficult, but then again, I guess the Vulkars do have a huge... Gadden, can you help me with this?
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
Okay. This better not be a sex thing. Let's see if we can get some extra money off of
You're
this.
in no position to bargain here. Without my help, you don't have a hope of getting this Bastila back. You should at least listen to what I have to say. The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hiddenbecks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
Okay. Sounds pretty pretty doable. Pretty doable. How am I supposed to the Vulcan base? Bargain. Look, it's Phil Lamar. He's definitely gonna...
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadden, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Yeah, she's a
Mission's explored
14-year-old
every
who
step
hangs
of
out
every
in
back
bars.
alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
That sounds right. Okay, where can I find Mission Veo?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity. But you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
Oh. Yeah, I got... That's the upper city guard, no problem.
A simple disguise might have worked on the upper city guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
Yeah, my glasses. Yeah, okay. I don't really care what he wants to do with the uniform. Like,
Good choice.
closest or something.
Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't have to waste time changing my clothes all
I
when I get
suggest
the
you
accelerator.
hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
Okay. Alright. So, something that this game taught me. When wandering around an ally's base, don't just go into random rooms. Alright? People don't like that. I am going to fill out this map a little bit. That one's more of an OCD. Door. It's not locked. Not locked, so fine. See? But locked doors, they get mad about. Don't they know that I'm the main character and I do whatever I feel? Okay. This. Ooh. See? Go around a little bit, you might find something fun. Ion grenades. Oh yes. Very nice. More hidden backs. Another security door. That's what, 3, 6, 10 people at least that we'd have to fight if we start opening up random doors. Nah. Alright. Before I forget again, we'll go into the cantina, turn in a couple of bounties that we got. Ever the first time I go, Dax, give me my money. Bounty, human. That is what I'm here for. Select on. Bad deal. Bad deal. Was a nice girl. Dude, I already feel bad about it. Alright? Like, you don't have to feel worse. Damn. Okay. And get your persuade high enough, or just roll really well and get those. You do good work. Bounties on Paris, yeah. Got bounty on Lecton. Boat Largo. You learned the lesson you owe Devin. Hey, 300 credits. I mean, maybe 400. That was 300. Fine. I'll be going. Now. Alright. Gain some XP. And got some. Oh, let's see. 73 credits. Good. So we can. Next time that we stop by a store and see something nice, afford it. Not in there, she's not with the hidden backs. Nope. Run up on it. Like shooting these guys, right? What? Shoot them harder. No.
You asked for this.
Guards, I said shoot them harder.
Yes?
Gotta be quick on Quick on the heels. And yeah, you know, liberal use of the free heal. It's a little scummy, but
you guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Davik doing anything. Sure, we do all the work. Part of the insolvency. Prove it. Yeah, let's see a big crime lord come and get his money from the Black Welkers.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Oh, hey, Candace. We don't know. Yeah, we were just goofing around here. We don't want no trouble with Andor and his Davik's cut.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candace. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Like in isolation, this is just a weird. Over to the apartment. Yeah. Hey, wait. Anders. Oh, we can't talk to him either? Okay. Alright. Check out these apartments. Nope. Starting something again. Great interest in our progress. Do you need something? Quiet, learn. Caleb. Bounty hunter.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
You'll collect the bounties for our cold dead bodies.
That's the plan.
Oh, damn, well. Halo Nord is a Final Fantasy character. Alright? Like, you look at that outfit and you tell me that doesn't belong in, like, Final Fantasy X or something. Well, this is awkward.
Let's go!
Karth, why? This one. Karth, you could have waited a second, you know. Oh look, more of them. I'll stand behind you, Karth. The guy with way more hit points than me. Grenades are very useful in this game. I should pick up some more. Also, since I saves us from watching an uploading. Oh, that thing blew. Where is it? Oops. Oh. Go. Okay. It's a little armor thing. So before I go over there, demolition 2, and is it? So we're going to trust my demolition, but what you want to do whenever you frag mine, try to cover them so you can just use them later. Yeah, that sometimes happens. So since the party is way back here, not going to take the damage as well. So even if I get knocked out, and if you recover them, then you can use them yourself later on. This gives you some more interesting things to do, especially if you see some enemies far in the distance. You can just start like placing mines and then shoot at them to get them to run into the mines. Or if you if I can gather up enough mines, there's a little fun strategy I like to do with a big boss fight later on. Very easy. Okay, Black Vulcar that is anything other than the dudes that their favorite Black Vulcar model.
How'd you like that?
Somebody had one line and was putting his all into it. Alright. Oh, again, turn solo mode. Hurt. Read the message. Hey, Elam, how Paris? I heard brother Miner. Did he hyper? Still practicing. Master, I gave you, taught you because you might need it. Paris isn't Aldron. It can be dangerous there. Stay away from those group gangs. Everything. Wrong box. Hope to hear from you. Alright, let's try disabling. Okay, worked. Yeah, so you only get the chance to touch pan. Box it off plan. Figure out the password. Right. Let's see. Hyperdrive. Touch to fire block. Where's your family come? Alright, lock disabled. See? And look at that. Yeah, so you only, as far as I know, you recovering or disabling the mine. Disabling is easier, but recovering, like I said earlier, gets you the mine. Special upgradable. Oh yeah. So this doesn't really do anything to improve my armor because his dexterity. Yep, his dexterity is much higher than mine. Parth can benefit from. Like to have our tanky boy all nice and kitted up. Okay, good. He wasn't following for a second. I was getting worried. Oh. And so most of the time you'll get this when the door is locked security option. If you can't unlock it, hit the bash option so you can just muscle through. See, and this is kind of a portion where you put like a pin in between her. So when this conversation goes south, because I have to kill her, you know.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
I'm here to collect your
You're
bounty.
A fool if you think you can collect the price on my head. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Okay, but I'm like pretty good at this. Shoot her, but like really hard. Karth, no, like actually hit her though.
You asked for this!
Aha. Might be going poorly.
How'd you like that?
Karth. Karth, hit her more. Karth. Damn it, Karth. How come he keeps hitting her, shooting better when I'm already dead? Dude, what the hell? Like, Karth, at a certain point, you're just doing it on purpose. Alright, let's get some... Look. Available. Huh. Well, weird, but okay. Let's do +2 to win save. Not use after the XR coup. Patterns. Republic troopers called it Little Shocky. That's great. Fantastic. We're gonna give ourselves another energy. +2 to reflexes. This device improves the wearer's reflexes by triggering prolonged bursts of adrenaline. It is thought to be perfectly safe. Thought to be. With only a few instances of uncontrolled muscle spasms. Great. Hopefully, Little Shocky and the Adrenaline Contractor 9000 don't have adverse side effects with each other. But yeah, so Reflex is going to help me avoid explosions, and Will is going to help me to not get mentally dominated. And of course now, I look like this. Okay. Next apartment. Okay, now Karth. Shoot this guy like really hard, okay? Thank you. Like he can do it. You gotta, I don't know, I guess you gotta condescend him correctly. Karth thrives on negative reinforcement. Alright. That's that. Now have Selvin's bounty that we can collect on. Which leaves Bendak as the only one left. Oh boy. I think we're gonna wait on that, and I don't get. Go ahead and save. No, I was about to take bets on whether, you know, if they've got a pulse, it's a black vulture. That's the rules down here, apparently. Shoot them harder, Karth.
Yeah.
Karth. I want you to shoot this guy really hard too. And this guy. Shoot him especially hard, Karth. No, like hit him though. Karth. Why? Why do you keep doing this to me, Karth?
Sure.
Okay. Go into... Okay, hold on 1 second. Gotta handle IR for quick. There we go. Okay, now that's charging instead of yelling at me. Let me see. Gotta remember where it's at, but yeah, there it is. Scripts. So we can change up what each character does depending on like how you want them to fight. All right, and these are currently open appropriately. Character grenades in combat when appropriate. Try to avoid catching other class. Target other fault powers until then they will attack. Guess we're gonna put on standard. I don't trust them. I do not trust them at all to my grenades. To be fair, I'm being pretty liberal with the grenades too, but
hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I've got my papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Oh, don't you worry. I always shoot first. I mean, I'd stab first. The sword, but you understand.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
Are you... Now here, you filthy beggars, I'll use my blaster to end your suffering permanently. Yeah.
Run, my brother! Flee this one's wrath!
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those two beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Well, guess if it disappoints Karth, I should probably introduce myself with my full name, rank, and serial number.
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
No, it's a crap hole, and everybody's drunk and hates me. That's not
Not to you, I suppose, but you're probably used to its beauty by now. I've never been to the surface, but
been here like a
sometimes
day.
I think I can see it in my dreams.
Well, I've
The
been conscious
sun,
for.
the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukil? That sounds like a named NPC I should probably go talk to and possibly kill.
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Promised Land? What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where can I find him?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
The Promised Land? What's that? Where can I find Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
You know anything about the escape pods?
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Where can I find Rukil? Yeah,
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
100% I want to take her with. Like, wherever, just take her off. What the hell is going on? I think some extra glitch?
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Danger and suffering?
The villagers infected with the Rutgor disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rutgors, we'll let them destroy each other.
I mean, that's horrible, but yeah. So far, there's no cure, so seem like there's anything done. Must be something. I'm going through that gate to try to help the infected one. Yeah, I, with my zero medical experience, will do something.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rutgor disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rutgors and attack them at any moment.
Oh. Wait, so I guess here.
Farewell.
To avoid that, then. At least for now. Maybe later. Oh, hey, Gendar.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity.
I
I
heard.
find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Who are...
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
I'm looking for
Yes, I
tools.
have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
How can I get...
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the Rakghouls and the other foul creatures. As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Sounds like if somebody had you voiced, they could save a lot of money on other NPCs. That's a new one. I'm not sure what these used for pop. Play.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you?
Nope.
Yes. You've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy.
Earth.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could
The
throw him.
whole
My
land is
name's
freaking out
Ikea.
behind you, man.
I
I'm
run a
more
little
concerned about
salvage
that.
shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Sure, let's see your
Yeah,
inventory.
The best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Oh my god. I've been getting ripped off. Ooh. Oh. Those? How's that? Looking for the plus. Agir, you are my best friend now. Friendship with Ulgo Trask is ended.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time! I can't! The Rakghouls are too close!
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all!
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Open the gate, out. Rakghoul. Feels like that's the dark side option. Same time, kill that Rakghoul.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Ooh. Oh, well, he's infected now. This was a waste of time. Garth. Shoot that guy. Shoot him hard.
How'd you like that?
Garth. Great. Now I'm infected with rat ghoul. Thanks a lot, Garth.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Trowan, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates and see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls.
Yeah, ask some questions.
I just guard the gates. Gendar's the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
I did.
Goodbye, Upworlder.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still
the
have
rags.
you, Hindar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Ew. Side points. Light side point. Nobody got to shoot lightning out. By being on the light side. Okay. That's just a fact. I know what you're gonna say. What about electric judgment? Well, first off, that's Legends, so neither. But secondly, that pretty sure that's just you gathering electricity from around you and projecting it from near your hand. So technically you aren't actually projecting it out of your hand. Not like with Sith Lightning, where you're just like shooting it at people. Okay, so we had a bit of a crash there. But back. See, and even the textures are still screwing up. Alright. Now, let's get out there and let's go and save the people. You know, whatever it is, I'm Go over here first, because...
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Sure.
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
We can't have that. Let's see. Calm down, machine. Take a breath. Zalbar, you mean the Wookiee? Who's going to sell him? What are you talking about? You told me inside the Volker base. Yeah, let's go with
me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Gamorrean slavers are going to sell him to a slaver? What would give you that idea? Let's see.
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
I mentioned that's kind of rape, right? Now, I know they kidnapped your friend and planned to sell him to slavery, but there's no reason to be like that. Come on. You have to help me get inside the Volker base. Yeah, I feel like I'm not stupid enough to just say, oh yeah, I can't help you, you have to help me. So yeah, let's...
It's a deal.
Fair trade.
As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volker base. Now come on! We have to find Zalba before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Oh, that's convenient. Okay.
Yeah?
And let's go ahead and mission. So she's our new permanent members. And let's see here. One new attribute point. It's a little bit of a waste, but we're gonna get another point later on, so we'll skills. Oh my god, girl, we are keeping you are our demolition. Oh mission. So very useful. 1 point left and nothing I can spend. So you can't have any points left over. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty aware. For beyond security detail. So from now on, whenever we see any kind of mines or anything like that, our girl Mission here is going to take care of them. So boost up combat. Yeah, I'm like, no. 20. Where's that? Another stack of clothes. Yep, light armor. Caution. Drags. So. Okay. So this one. Attack. Can't respond to the attacker. Extra damages. Stunned or mobilized. Any attack made. Stealth mode. So. Works with target 10 meters. Okay, and this will make. Okay. So it's pretty much against her first. And judging from all this, I think the attack hits. Yes. Okay. So our newest plan: make her sniper. Give her. Where is it? Where? Master. Is heavy block. That's the same. Well, higher range doesn't really matter. So, mission. That's better to hit. Pop that. So, mission is now going to be our little sniper, and he's going to stun things, get within 10 meters of them, and then sneak attack. Nope. No, we already met Candors. You don't have to like.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to. Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
See, now you threatening me, Candors?
Mandalorians don't make threats. We make promises. But I'm just trying to give you a friendly warning. This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candace, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
I like their little bounce. This one. Here. You. We're going to start sniper shotting now. You are going to start power blasting. Okay, ready? Cool. Bring it. Hey, off it all up, no damage.
I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
See here. Surface like a coward. Nah, I want no more.
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that.
Nah, I can imagine not.
This isn't really the best place to have these kinds of conversations, but I guess I could spare a couple of seconds for you. After all, you did help us out with those rat ghouls. The lower city is overrun with gangs, but the two most important ones are the Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars. Used to be the Becks were the big dog and kept the others in line. But lately the Black Vulkars are moving in on Beck turf and challenging them for control. The Vulkars are even starting to defy Davik. Take these escape pods, for example. Everyone knew Davik would want first crack at them. But I know for a fact those damn Vulkars have already sent their own salvage party down here.
Oh, yeah. What can you tell me about
What are
Davik?
you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the interstellar crime syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him.
Would
But
you be
lately,
willing to
the lower
testify
city
to that,
gangs have been
Candace?
giving my boss some trouble.
Trying to build a case against Davik. We're going to take him down.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
Oh, they got little hair too. Like, that makes it worse. They've got tails. Why do they have tails? Okay. Yeah, so I know a Sith made the rat ghoul feed. Okay.
Sure.
No one's gonna see this mission. Yeah?
Okay, now I can hit him with the sneak attack. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. This game was made to happen. So even though I'm like not high leveled or not leveled up as I should be for the area, they can take up my slack. Hello.
Yeah?
Yeah. So Sith made the rat ghoul fever. For why? But they now have a mind. Yeah, so as per the usual,
yes,
Sith are responsible for problems of the world.
No one's gonna see this mission.
What?
Garth starts shooting. Alright. And we just run up and start hitting things. Where are you going?
What?
Mission.
You asked for this!
There we go.
Yes?
Yeah, so there's like a whole curse thing that a Sith did where he just like made an artifact that turns people that turns somebody into a rat ghoul, and that rat ghoul infected other people, and now it's like this huge problem and has actually gone interstellar or intergalactic. And the Promised Land Apprentice journey. Oh right, I didn't talk to Ruko. I should probably go talk to Ruko. Because I think that journal is... Yeah. Journal details a search for the Promised Land. Carried out by Ruko's apprentice, host of Armandine. I've uncovered evidence that others... Their treks have led them in tours. I decided that that's where I must go. Yeah, so so once again, Sith make all the problems of the galaxy, and mostly they do it for fun. Just like flexing their power. Here's a mission. Alright, so that's the lower sewers, which we can get into it. Probably going to go over there and deal with it. Second, go talk to Ruko before I completely forget again. Especially since I'm like 99% sure that he's going to have quest for us to something like, hey, go find my apprentice. He's super totally alive, guys, I promise. He's not absolutely dead.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Watch yourself. This guy's star chart is missing a few galaxies, if you know what I mean.
Speak to me.
For 1995, I can.
Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
What are you talking about? Okay, then. Some questions. You're obviously. Yeah, what are you talking about?
You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
Is that like a mark of honor? Why does everybody keep mentioning this? There's not even any children here. Who is calling him Rukil Wrinkleskin? Sure. Let me introduce you with my full name, just so that we can stay completely undercover again.
Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
Selena? She's like right over. She just walked past. A true path. What happened to you?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Yeah, she's super dead.
It is as I feared then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Really taking a leap here. Got you, but is second getting anybody? I'm pretty sure you got me.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you.
That's a soul pack.
Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
Okay. You can tell me, because I feel like you're up otherwise.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Okay. Okay. So you guys are the descendants of the prisoner who were the losing side of a massive planetary civil war. I mean, that's pretty interesting, honestly. I would not have guessed that just from the... You know, I thought these guys would just be the poor people, but, you know, they were the descendants of poor people who tried to rise up. Yeah, that's honestly kind of a shame. Yeah, what's that?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
I mean, banishing people... If you can make fire, you can probably make explosives. And taking out a few of these struts, you could kill, like, millions of the Upworld here. But, okay, Promised Land is probably a better... how can I lead to Promised Land when I don't know what...
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. but I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. So, I have one of the journals.
Yes, Upworlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. Too many pieces are still missing. I'm afraid that only with all 3 journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village.
Okay. So on the one hand, that does kind of make Rookhill seem like he's not too useful as far as this whole finding the Promised Land thing goes, because his father, grandfather, and apprentice did. But
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him. For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukel ever finds his Promised Land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
Huh. Ready to kill Rookhill and shut him up?
I don't want you to kill Rukel. He's not the problem. It's those damn explorers that went before him. What if they actually found something? They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers and the 1 from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
I'll think about it.
Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
You stopped me. What are you talking about? Is there something I need? Okay. Agir, you're my best friend. I love you like a brother. Because your prices are really, really good. I think I'm gonna have to go against you. It's for your own safety. Right? I know he's gonna be mad, but we gotta give I think we gotta give the stuff to Rukel. That way he'll, Igir will be safe out of this. Like, look at this. Can't be healthy.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Restricted things. What are you doing down here? Damn, they got a good strut going. I've got
security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak Ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak Ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
Well, you don't want to keep looking. Why don't you just stay up and search? You're literally time to die. So you lost patrol already.
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Damn.
Hey,
Give it the search.
I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
Okay, I mean, I guess they're just wandering off. Not cool.
Huh? No one's gonna see this mission.
Alright, we have mission up. We'll scout the air. Has to be within 10. Apparently not.
Ready.
Sure.
Uh-oh. I should know. Alright, Karth. We're gonna do a little risky tactic here. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, see? We're all fine. Mission leveled up from that.
Yeah?
Fantastic. Good job, Mission. Alright. So demolitions and stealth need to be maxed. Bump up awareness to 8 and security to 8. There we go. Finding everything forever. Sneak attack 3. So it's just like more damage. Still has to be 10 meters. Alright. Here's the both ranged and melee. Certain +4 to defense is always active. This is a +2, +4, and then caps out at a +6. Gee. 12. So can't get this yet, but probably get melee weapon. He triples. Hits. So what we're gonna do is we'll max out dueling, and then max out dueling. We're gonna pick up these scoundrel stuff, and then circle back to grabbing more sniper shots, and probably pistol, because dueling is really good. She doesn't really need scoundrels. So yeah, this will give her bonus to defense. So now her defense is up to 21, which means that behind the scenes, in order to hit her, they have to roll a 21. And as you can see, it's not impossible, since we have stuff like our blaster. Our heavy blaster has a +8 to hit right now. But we want that. We always want that number to be high as possible. Right? Oh, and of course, leveling up has healed her back to
Yes?
me, not so much. Loot. Heavy. Art. Okay. Okay. This is the same thing that Karth is wearing. It's just that this is able to. But we can sell that. That's one thing we always need to look for is. Okay. I'll stand back here.
What?
Mission.
No one's gonna see this mission.
What?
I'll show you.
How'd you like that? What?
Yeah?
How'd you like that?
And it's just that easy, folks.
What?
They didn't even take any damage. Corpse. Pop him in. You like doing? That's not a door, just looks like it. And here, car sample. Alright, cool. So, next time we go back up to the surface, stop by and make some money or wipe out rat ghoul fever in the entire galaxy. That's that's all it takes. It's honestly one of those things where I'm just like, with how easy it is to wipe out the rat ghoul infestation in this game, kind of seems like people just weren't trying that. Yep. And now? And another. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You, Republic soldier.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Oh yeah, that's probably the yeah, that's probably the heroin. Let's see. Get away from me, you diseased freak. Let's get some info.
No! I can feel it! Ah!
Nope. You should also.
Ready. Damn, I feel sick.
Sure.
Oh, that was weird. Have more fragma. I always hear that she's really annoying and people don't like her, but honestly, at least at this point in the game,
What?
mission is very useful. Okay, well, she can't walk around some pathing. Look at this. Go bloop, bloop, bloop. And another frag mine. It's just that easy, folks. It's just that easy. Now let's see. And frag mines. Oh right, because different sort of different values. But that's okay. So we can sell it if we want to. But like I said, I have a cheeky little strategy out there. See if I can find those Sith. I'm not. I think they just up and left actually. Those. The Rakghoul you have respawned? Interesting. I may as well get some more XP out of this.
Ready?
I'll show you.
You asked for this.
Well, that was easy. Anybody else want to respawn over here? Huh? Oh, maybe not. See, now I'm just questioning my whole thing because I was just over here.
Yes, what's on your... You got it.
There's a misclick, Karth. Don't take it personally. Okay. Well, that's nice. Always nice. Always good to grab a little bit of extra. So yeah. Next up, we're going to go into. We're to go and save Zalbar. Then, once we've saved Zalbar, I believe we go into lower sewer. So it's sewers to save Zalbar
Hey,
and
Karth,
then...
you're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So
Yeah,
tell me,
Karth.
how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission,
2 out of
Terrace
5.
would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for her.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter.
Mission, you're
Jeez,
14.
I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Right now, both of you not going to take that from him, are you, Mission? Yeah.
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be.
Oh.
So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I
Oh,
don't need
damn.
it.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Yes, people should only like me in the party. This is how a leader behaves. Okay, good. Did not get turned around by the sudden application cutscene. Into this hole. Right. To the suit. That guy.
What?
Bam.
Take that!
Teamwork. Not even the Force is stronger than teamwork. Gathering. There we go. So we don't have to go. All the talks and whatnot. Sewer door. The door. Up this ramp. Ah, yes. A sewer door. Sensing hostility here.
No one's gonna see this mission.
Ready? Ha! How'd you like that? You asked for this!
See if I can actually get sneak attack.
Ha! How'd you like that?
Sure.
Totally counts. That was a success. Like, positioning is just really important for your scoundrel. They are your rogue guys, so you kind of have to... Nope, there. I'm just looking to see if there's loot first. Large amount of explosives. Certainly, there must be loot over this one. You got it. Mission. Hey.
That energy shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the Vulcar base is somewhere past there. I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry, we can come back after we find Big Z.
What?
Alright, fair enough. Okay, let's check over here. Mission.
Yeah?
You've got a mission. Clever bun. Kind of clever.
Uh-huh. Yes? Uh-huh.
Oh.
No one's gonna see this mission.
Alright, shoot that guy. Success. 15.
Uh-huh.
Very nice. Alright. Arth. Injury high. All for you. Already. you're dual wielding, we can't get. But get toughness. Always a good call. 66. You may not be able to tank super effectively yet, but let's see what's up this ladder. Ah. Okay then. Good to know. Alright. We'll move it up. Come at me, bro.
Here.
Time to rumble.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, so that's something you kind of have to look out for. Asian. Oh, from journal. Yeah, on occasion, the game will just kind of auto run you into the mines, so just kind of be careful whenever that. And hideout. Bit of healing. And we go back to the sewers. Try to find spare parts. We have 10. Oh. Engage him. Nope, not one part.
Sure.
So that'll be a little bit of it. Not the best, but better than nothing. Oh. Now, shoot that guy in the back. Darth. Shoot that guy in the face.
Ready? How'd you like that?
You'll never get me.
Nope, nope, nope. Shoot that guy.
How'd you like that?
Yeah! Take that!
Yep. Oh hey, a med pack.
What?
Oh, it did nothing and helped absolutely. Absolutely.
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
Okay, it's Zalbar. It's our Sora's mission.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar, together forever.
Any name more iconic duo? Who's that with you? We are her legal guardians.
Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Good to meet you, Zalbar. I'm Roderick Von Hausen. So some kind of reward for freeing you? Yeah. You know the language of my people. That rare among yours. I'm impressed. Oh yeah, I went to graduate school. You have saved me from a life of of servitude and slavery. In one way I can never repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Pixie? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I am sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance because of our great physical strength being used slave labor on our own homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals exploited. Over the years, the slavers have taken many of my. We must do this. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I have been saved from such a fate. The only way I can repay that through a life debt.
To you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
Gave up a lifetime of servitude for a lifetime of servitude? What do we got? Here, let me guess. I got a walking carpet. I've always wanted a Wookiee slave. I'm just gonna say I'm not sure.
Solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
Presence of you all, I swear my life debt forever after. I will be by your side, Roger 1000. He is strong as the roots of great Orshear trees of Ashik. Honor to accept them. Way to get out of this.
I guess this means you're stuck with me
Honor
too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Glad to have you aboard, Mission.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Volker base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Good. The more we can get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Volkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Volkers on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers.
We literally just walked past
if I
it.
remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there. You did a good job mopping up those Gamorreans, but I don't think you want to
Spoiling
take
for a
on
fight.
Those
Let me
things
at him.
are
I'll
huge.
box his ears.
Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
Nah. It's not really an option. Let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Well, like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Okay. So, drawback to this game, you can only have 3 party members at a time. So it has to be your character. Scout. Seriously? Zalbar? Is Zalbar the scout? This is a scout. Nah. Keep in Karth. I want a tank. Let's see. Items. Yeah, so the game only allows you to have 3 party members. One of them has to be your character, and then you can have up to 2 of your crew members with you. There are different things that can happen throughout the game.
No problem.
So,
Got it.
oh, Zalbar's crossbow and a Pazak card. Need. All right. Yeah, so different things can happen throughout the game, depending on who you take where. What? No. Stop. Kill this guy. No, don't. Why? This.
Let's go!
Yes?
Always be careful where you're looking, especially when there's mine. Nope. Walker. May as well. Turn. Turns it back. Yeah, there's, you know, as with a lot of games, There are different things that can happen depending on who you take where. And that can even mean stuff like that little conversation we saw between Mission and Arth earlier. So different party members might like or disagree with each other. And you kind of just outfit yourself what you want. Arth. Go ahead and start shooting people. Mission. Why?
Sure.
How'd you like that?
Yes?
Mission. Why? Oh.
Yes?
Yeah, it's a... To do the stuff that I'm trying to do is a bit of a corpse drag. Especially early on. But once we get to higher levels, it becomes really worth it. Yeah. Guys. Trust me, towards the end of the game, won't even remember that this happened. Okay.
What?
Mission. Move the...
Yes?
Alright. Door. Okay.
Sure.
You asked. Let us go.
Unfortunate place for that. For what he was saying, stop.
Yes?
Alright. Hey, a skeleton. See where this ladder? Yeah. Exit seems to be blocked. There's no way to get up to. Well, that sucks, but right. Over here, a walkway. A walkway that leads to a Gamorrean. Shoot that guy. Both of you shoot that guy. I have literally one hit. Please shoot him. Yay. They actually shot him before he frickin' murdered me. Okay. So that's where this went up to. If you remember, we saw like a little peek of him and just kind of went on our merry way. Okay. I think. Everything, yeah. Unless that's where the force. You understand? Okay. Go down this way. Ooh. Can't have that. There could be 2 pennies in here. Now, mission.
What?
Do the thing.
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper... I picked them off the pocket of a black Volker who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
You hang out at cantinas so much. You're 14. Stop it.
What?
Okay. That. Oop. Gamorrean and a rat. Could they be teaming up? Who knows? Nope, apparently not. But this does mean that this Rackwool has his back turned.
Yeah?
Mission. It's your time to shine.
How'd you like that? You asked for this!
Shoot him in the spine.
You asked for this!
Or not, whatever. Oh. That worked out.
What?
Gamorrean. Time you final challenge. A guy who's going to stab at you while everyone else. I think at this point I'm just the distraction. Malfunctioning. Okay, so facing droids. I don't want to play use ion weapon because a lot more damage.
Yeah?
What?
What? Go!
And well,
How'd you like that?
not too much, but it is more damage. And more damage is always good damage. Yeah. And like I said before, sometimes it just runs you directly into the blast radius, which I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that's bad. You don't want to run into the blast radius of things. The blast radius is actually the radius at which blasting occurs. So, to avoid that.
Yeah? Hey Karth, can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder.
Damn.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but
I mean,
shouldn't
Karth
take it out on you.
did just get another dig in at her. I mean, too. With all the apologizing, I was hoping for another fight.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Karth.
Well, it's no big deal. I mean, I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Karth, for an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
And those interactions. But... Oh, that's not good. Some Beck data. A giant arena. A pile of corpses. Oop. We're going to look at other stuff first.
Yes?
We're gonna go this way. Because we already know that there's a Rancor down here. Quest items, Beck data. This data seems to be detailing plans X had to get into the Black Vulcar base. Notes following. A synthesized substance, an odor that resembles a favorite prey of Rancor. Place the bait properly, we can lure the Rancor into eating something lethal enough to kill it. Okay. So that, down there, that is the Rancor pit. Right? Just in case the context clues weren't good enough for you. But... oh. Hey, fellas. Catch.
How'd you like that?
Alright, so I believe we can find something toxic to the Rancor and have it eat that, tricking it with the odor.
What?
And that way we can just get some free stuff. The option that I was going to do is actually take the frag mines, and you can just kind of, while stealthed, you can make an entire minefield and then trick the Rancor into walking into it. And then it'll just explode and die. It's you and the Michael go down. Okay. So we know that the Rancor is down this way. And now we're going to explore the other direction, or to get ourselves further acquainted. See if there might be something useful down that way. Because that's all the adventure RPG games always work, is whichever way you aren't supposed to go immediately has something incredibly useful. This corpse. Skeleton. Okay. Well, that seems kind of silly. Just not have done that. Do we anything? Definitely would be under quest item. But we have frag grenade, poison grenade. Okay. Off of it. I should be able to do something. Alright. Gonna run back and see if we have anything that we can plant in on the corpses. And then that way, if we do kill the then of course add killed Rancor to the list of things that we brag about when trying to pick up chicks. Obviously, only reason to do it. Nobody is. There's no other time to say anything or to even try this. See how big that is. No. Rancor. Good. Fragger. So we get his attention from over here. definitely go this way. So what we do...
Someone's gonna get hurt.
Pragma.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
We're just gonna leave a little trail of
Someone's
fragma.
gonna get hurt.
A couple of gas mines.
Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna get hurt.
They better.
Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna get hurt.
Okay. But we can get these back. We drop in a little tiny save for safety. Safety. Cool.
What?
And let's make sure to get Karth.
What?
Podrick far enough away that they don't automatically aggro dude. Alright.
Yeah?
Mission. Get that guy. And run away.
You'll pay.
Oh, don't tell me they patched that. This game is like 20 years old. Why would you patch this?
Just die already.
Come on. No way. How is this not working? My guy. There we go.
No one's gonna see this mission.
Okay. See, you just it's a standard thing with a minefield. You gotta have them walk over it 5, 6, 17 times, you know? Something like that is a really obvious thing just happened.
Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna get hurt.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think we got mission. Alright. Hey, Tom. Got poison. There we go. See? It's just that easy, folks. It's just that easy.
What?
Recover them. Can recover that mine.
Yes?
I told you to recover the mine, dude. Come on. You had one job. Alright. So, let's see what our prize is quick. Then I think we'll call it a day today. Some locked doors and... No, the thing. This guy. The big thing right here. The big thing right here. Not the door. Do I seriously have to cut? Oh, okay. Never mind. Our big prize is that we got to know in our hearts that we killed a Rancor. And these guys. You kidding me? You guys even shooting back there? Like, like a hail of bullets that it's hitting nothing.
You asked for this.
There we go. Okay, and then more medic. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of today, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
Yes.
Had a couple of laughs. We'll get back at it later on with some more Kotor. Alright,